Hello everyone, good afternoon. It's been a long time, I know it's noon here in India. Yeah, it's been a long time. You would have remembered me with a glimpse of Taj Mahal and P Value, right? Today I'm again here at an archaeologically rich place and I'll let you know what it is at the end of the video. I would like to jump into the content and today's topic is confidence interval. As the fall started, most of the students are really having great trouble with confidence intervals. So I thought, why don't I make a video on confidence intervals? Yeah, it's true. And before I take you towards the technicality of confidence interval, I would like to talk to you about the confidence interval, how a confidence interval is being a part of our day-to-day life. I would like to tell a small glimpse about our walk of life. We happened to go to a bakery shop to get a birthday cake, right? And there will be lot many flavors in the birthday cakes. And what the shop person will do with us, he will let us taste different chunks of bakery cakes that are available, and he will ask us to choose one among them. So what is he going to do with us? He will give us a sample cake in order to check mark the favorite cake among them. So here we are trying to make up to buy the cake, that is cake as a whole, by estimating the taste of a sample bit of cakes. So in order to know much about a whole of a thing, either it is numerically or qualitatively or quantitatively, we happen to consider the point estimate. That's where we jump into the confidence interval. So let's play with the numbers. In the same scenario like in the bakery shop, even if you have a big data set and you would like to say that, and when you wanted to estimate the population parameter, it can be confidence interval is constructed for almost all the statistical parameters. It can be mean, it can be proportion, it can be chi-square, it can be variance, standard deviation, and the difference between means and difference between standard deviations, a lot and lot more. But today I would like to take just a mean. How would we make up a confidence interval for a population mean mu? By taking the sample mean. Take that you are going to write your midterm statistics exam and you would like to estimate what is the mean mark of the entire population of your college. For that you would like to take your particular section and you want to take your sample mean and go ahead and make the confidence interval. After making confidence interval, how statistically we speak, we say that we are 99% confident that the mean mark of statistics exam will fall between these two particular values. What those two particular values are? The one is the lower limit, the other is the upper limit. So when you wanted to construct a confidence interval, you need two things. One is lower limit, another one is upper limit. But how do we construct them? By making use of the point estimate. The point estimate would be sample mean in this case when you are constructing the mean for the population parameter mu. If you are constructing it for a proportion, your point estimate would be a sample proportion, so and so. So irrespective of whatever the confidence interval you construct, you needed to have a point estimate. So point estimate alone will help us to make the confidence interval. No. See, I'll take you back to the bakery shop. The bakery guy will provide you butterscotch flavor. It may be error. You are a big fan of chocolate. So there you have an error, right? So you are going to add margin of error to this point estimate to make the upper interval, and you are going to subtract this margin of error to make the lower interval. That's how we make confidence interval. So point estimate minus margin of error will give you lower limit, whereas point estimate plus margin of error will give you upper limit of the confidence interval. It can be 95%, 90%, 99%. As you increase the confidence interval, the confidence of your output also will increase. So generally we start working from 80% and which will knock till 99%. You all know that empirical rule. Most probably 99.7% of the data set fall within 3 standard deviations from the mean, right? So in the same way, we are also going to construct the confidence interval. But that's not the point of my story. Most of the students will use different technologies. Students, those who are using TI-84, I'm here to help them to understand how to make up a confidence interval for one sample mean using TI-84. If you have the data set, go and press the key start and then go to edit and enter your values in L1. And if you have the summary statistics like sample mean and standard deviation and sample size, then instead of going there, you go to stat, then navigate to test, and then navigate down all the way. If it is a large sample, go to Z interval. If it's a small sample, go to T interval. And there again, you go to the stats instead of data. If you have summary stats, there you provide the sample mean, which is x bar, and then going with the standard deviation followed by sample size, and then choose CI. What is CI here? CI can be 90% or 99% or anything. That's it. You will have your confidence interval ready once you click the enter button. Yeah, that's so simple to make confidence interval using TIAT. The same with stat key, stat crunch or anything. So all I would like to tell you is, once you make the confidence interval, you're going to draw the conclusion saying in a prim way that you are 95% confident that your population parameter is going to fall between these two limits. And if it is 99%, you would say that I am 99% confidence that the population parameter will fall within these two standard intervals, the upper and the lower limit. And you can represent it using a bell curve, you know very well, right, the bell curve. And you will represent the confidence interval lies between those two limits, the lower and the upper interval. Hey, I said that I'm somewhere which is historically really good. You remember it? Yes, I'm at the Shilatharanam, which is the Kakatiya dynasty, and I'm here to show you the architecture of the Shilatharanam along with the confidence interval. Thank you guys. I hope you will really enjoy my video along with the place I am in. So don't forget to share this video. If you have not subscribed to the channel, go and subscribe the channel. Click on the bell icon, and most probably those who are learning statistics and confidence interval, do share with them, like it, and if you want more statistical concepts, go and watch my previous videos. Thank you guys. I'll see you back with another interesting place with another interesting content in statistics. Thank you all. Take care. Bye-bye.